Hello there, everyone, and welcome to Coffee Shop Thursday. Yeah, I got to show you something here. As I drink my coffee, see proof that I went to the Bigfoot Festival this year, 2023. Yeah, that's where we were this past weekend. Having some fun in the mountains with Bigfoot and with several thousand other people too. It was crazy. Hey, but it's Coffee Shop Thursday, so grab your coffee mug, take a big sip. Mm. And I just wanted to point out something very briefly. The alternate Old Testament reading is from Genesis, the 18th chapter, verses 1 through 15, and also it jumps up to chapter 21, verses 1 through 7 as well. What's going on here? Well, it's a story of three visitors, men who happen to come across Abraham and Sarah as they're making their journeys to who knows where. God just told them pick up and leave and start going, and along the way, Sarah, you're gonna have a baby. Yeah, yeah, right. She laughs about it, and that's part of our lesson for today too. Laughter that I'm gonna have a baby. Yeah, right. Now at this point, Sarah has already told Abraham, "Hey, go into my slave woman, handmaiden they called her, and have a baby by her." And that was perfectly legal, appropriate, whatever word you want to use back in that day. So now they would have an heir, but it's not what God told them. No, God had told them a couple times now, "Hey, the promise is for you, Abraham, through Sarah, not through anything else. Through Sarah, you will have an heir. And through you and this heir, all nations of the world will be blessed." So, what we have in this story is God making a visit. Yeah, Yahweh and the men, the nouns, the pronouns, they kind of flip back and forth, and you do get that sense that God Himself is there speaking to Abraham. Exactly how that was done, you know, we don't know, but God is speaking to Abraham. And Abraham shows extremely good manners because back then, when if you had visitors come, the travelers, you don't know where they're coming from or where they're going, but you made sure they got their rest and they got their fill of food because, hey, there's no McDonald's down the road. There's no um, Hilton or Comfort Inn or anything like that to go to. No, you were at the mercy of someone else's hospitality. So it was a rule. You help those people out. Okay, so we have that going on too. Abraham does his part, but then when it's time for them to go, basically they say, "Hey, where's your wife at? Sarah." They know her name. And he goes, "Oh, she's back over there." "Well, when we come back this time next year, you will have a son. She's going to have a baby." Yeah, and that's when she laughs. and and that's something Abraham has already done too. He's laughed about it when that was announced to him. But you know what? It fits into the story because later on, that laughter becomes not snide laughter, like, yeah, right. It becomes, wow, how awesome and wonderful this is. And in fact, that is even alluded to in the actual words that the servant said to, or one of these men said to Sarah. "Is anything too wonderful for the Lord?" The King James Version says, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" It could mean that, but that's not the meaning of this word, this particular word elsewhere in the Old Testament. It talks about marvelous works of God. So is anything too wonderful for the Lord that He just can't pull it off? Nope. It's going to happen. And this little dialogue they have later, "Did you laugh?" "I didn't laugh." "Yes, you did." It's kind of a funny little prelude to what is to come when there will be true laughter, as Sarah says, whenever she has her baby. And in fact, his name is going to be Isaac, which translated means laughter. So it's a story about putting your trust in God. Just don't give up, keep trusting. But also, it's a story that says God never reneges on his promises. He never gives up on you or on me. He will be there to do what he promises. So, all right. So go ahead, take your mug, even if it's a Bigfoot Festival mug. Take another sip and know, rest assured, that God is there for you and for me at all times, everywhere, and always. Blessings be with you.